Well, it turns out that today is an early holiday for me because I got camera number two. It is December 6th, 2019. It's a Friday, and I just got a package from the Postal Service of this should be the Canon 60D that I bought on eBay. And nice thing with this one is it feels like it's nicely packed. There is nothing that shakes around, and it's heavy. So let's open this bad boy up. It's got a really good tape job. This person knows what they're doing. So let's get this thing. I mean, this is actually pretty fun, like making videos, the stuff you buy and opening it up. I should just do a channel on just doing that. That would be the life. Especially if I didn't have to buy whatever I'm getting. That would be even better. Sweet. Man, they did a really good packing job. And hopefully I'm not blowing you out each time I move closer because the mic is right there. Wow. They even sent me a card. Holy cow. I have never... This person's top notch, I gotta say. Hello, Christian. Thank you very much for your purchase. We hope everything is to your satisfaction, and we will see you again soon. Claire. So, she has her last name here, but I don't want to announce it over YouTube. Nice touch. Gotta say that. Very, very nice. And, yeah, it's a heavy box. I'm gonna try to do this without stuff dropping out. But there we go. Look at that packing job. Is that pretty or what? And it looks like the bag came too. So, uh-oh. I'm knocking things over. Hopefully that didn't mess things up, but... Nicely done. Canon 100 f2. And sorry, if you guys see me looking over there, it's because I can see the video of me and I just want to make sure stuff is in focus. So there's that. Here's the flash 600 EXRT. And then last but not least, the camera. 60D kit lens. Let's see. Does it say what kit lens? That's the funny thing with this box. It just doesn't say anything on the box other than the picture of. Oh, it even says lens not included. Okay, I'm gonna open this one first just because it says that. Oh, there's another surprise in the box. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the inside of this box too. So yeah. Good packing job. But there's this. The bag. The bag did come with it. Bonus, I don't have a small bag like this. And I have been contemplating getting one, and it's heavy. So, lens cap, I don't know to what, or lens hood, charger. End caps, so the lens must be on the camera already. Manual for the flash, and then warranty cards, a couple of them. Put that back in the bag. Let's see. Oh, there's just stuff stuffed all over this thing. A remote. Huh. I'm glad I never bought one of these. I had at one time thought about buying one of those. Haven't used one yet, so I'll have to, well, I use a remote, just not that style. Okay, so enough of the bag. Ooh, that sounded bad. Thank God there wasn't like lenses in there. I'm opening the camera box. There's the inside of the camera box. Very nicely packed. I mean, they packed up the camera in bubble wrap. This is somebody that definitely was concerned. Ooh, there we go. Got the lens hood. See, lens hood. Take that off, put that on there. So one of the things with Canon lenses, I don't know if other brand lenses, but as they get older, they kind of wear out and they will open up like that. So this guy kind of does the same thing, but seems to work all right. That's what the glass looks like. Ooh, the glass is minty clear. Actually, it looks like there's a filter on it. So that's good. Got the filter on there. I am gonna pop this guy off. I've done this a million times and I can't even figure out how to do it on this one. So inside looks good, glass looks good. Cool. And nice thing about this lens is it's got the red dot, so it can go on full frame cameras. If they just have the white dot on it, they can only go on the ASPC cameras. So like the 80D, 70D, 60D, all the Rebel cameras and stuff, the crop sensor cameras. So this is nice because I can use on my full frames if I wanted to. I'm probably not, but kind of nice to have. So see if the battery is in here. It is. Canon battery. Oh, the one nice thing I'd like to show you guys is on the back of Canon batteries is that they actually have the date, the manufacturing date, and it's really hard to see on here. Sometimes I'll take my phone and I'll take a picture of it so I could do macro view or something. But this one looks like 07 of 2011, so July of 2011. So if somebody tries selling you a newer camera that was maybe like came out 40 years ago and you got a battery in there that's like 7, 8 years old, you know they've swapped out the battery. You don't have the original battery that came with the camera. Or if they say they're giving you new batteries, and this is on just Canon, the aftermarkets, I haven't seen them where they date them, but you know exactly when that battery was made. So if they say there were new batteries, look at the date and you'll know. So sometimes if you buy it from a retailer, the battery could be, it could be a date of like 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, but it's still within that same year. So I'll flip this guy on and it is powering up. Just press the Q button. It's another thing where the settings are kind of, it works. I have to reset the settings on this one as well. A lot of times people set these up to the way they want it, and you gotta go into the menu. It looks like everything's working, but it's not working the way I typically set things up. And it's kind of a much more sparse menu on a 60D, so it's gonna take me just a little bit to figure things out. But see if I can even take a picture right now. If it even come out, I don't know if, oh, we got live view. Where's the play button? So I mean, it works, takes pictures. How good, I don't know. Oh, it's making funky noise. Something's going on with the lens. So, I don't know, but thank goodness I didn't buy this just for the lens. It is a funky noise, and I don't know if it's because I was doing it so close. Try one more. Do it this way. My knives again. Oh, and there is an extra knife there. So Somebody must have emptied the dishwasher. Lens didn't make a noise on that, so it might be struggling since I'm closer. But alright. Camera seems to work good. Everything looks exactly like it was pictured. It's mint. And I mean the lens looks really nice too. So maybe the noise or this lens is noisy. Not sure. So what do I have next? I have the flash. Probably no batteries in it. This guy will probably have to be another video and just using this. I don't want to hunt down batteries at the moment. There we go. Nicely packed. Comes with the little carrying case. All the extra info. Make you guys suffer. I'll open this. Whoopsie. Won't be using this plastic again. So there we go. Since it's got no batteries, don't know how it works. Looks in good shape. It's clean. Flashes tend to get beat up a lot. At least they do by me, just because I will take them off and just drop them with wetting stuff. You're in a rush. You do a lot of stupid stuff. Or at least I do. But enough of that. I'm not going to do that. So there's the flash. And last but not least, and I'll be selling that one right away because I do not need more flashes for sure. Okay, now we're going to open up the 100 f2 lens. Pretty stoked about this lens, just because I haven't used one before. So looks a lot like the 85 1.8, which I have used and I have owned in the past. I currently use the 85 1.4 now, which is a fantastic lens with image stabilization built in. But like I said, the reviews were really good on this lens. It costs a lot more than the 85 1.8. It as well has a filter on it. These are probably just cheap filters, but keeps the glass from getting scratched. The glass is very clean. Then, so this being 100 millimeter, and I know I haven't discussed this yet with the cameras I am recommending, this series of cameras of 60D, 70Ds, or Rebels, the crop sensors. A crop sensor is a smaller sensor than a full frame sensor, and it will magnify, well, technically it's not magnifying. The light that comes in from the lens, it is just hitting a smaller section of the sensor, and so it looks like that the image is actually magnified. You're only getting a smaller portion of that image that you see. So the image that the sensor produces, it looks like you've just magnified it. And they have, they'll give like a magnification, like Canon's magnification on the crop sensors is 1.6. So you would multiply 1.6 by 100, and this lens is actually, it would have a focal length of 160 millimeters. So I am going to do a video in regards to crop sensors to show how it works, why they produce a magnified image, and the difference between crop sensors versus full-size sensors, and what makes one better than the other. So heavy. This is definitely another heavy little lens. There we go. Now that lens is quiet and it's fast. And when they say a lens is fast, well, there's two ways of saying lens is fast. Fast can deal with the aperture. if you have a wider aperture, like let's say f2 compared to a typical Canon kit lens. Let's see, the one I have on my 80D, it's a kit lens. It is an 18 to 55 millimeter, 3.5, so f 3.5 to 5.6. So the f-stop will change depending on where you move the focal length. It is a zoom lens, so if you have it set at the 18 millimeter point, which on a crop sensor, that's going to be like 24, 28 millimeters focal length. The lowest, or yeah, the most open or the lowest number you can get for the f-stop is going to be 3.5. But if you zoom it all the way out at 55 millimeters, and let's say because it's a crop sensor, it's going to be like 75, 80 millimeters. I didn't do the math before doing this. This is off the cuff. But the lowest f-stop you're going to be able to get for aperture is going to be f5.6. So that's why they put on two different numbers. You got f3.5 that occurs at the 18 millimeters, and then an f5.6 at the 55 millimeters. And that is how open you can get the aperture. So a lower f-stop, let's say if you were to go to like a 2.8 or a 2.0 or a 1.4, that is considered a fast lens because you're able to open it up. Why they term it that way, I really don't know. But that is the way it is. Obviously, if you're in a very high exposure situation and you were to open that lens all the way up, go to a very low f-stop of like 2.8 or 1.4, you're going to have to increase your speed to get the proper exposure. That shutter is going to have to open up and close really quick because you have all this light coming in. And if you want to correct exposure, that shutter has to really do a lot of work. So maybe that's why they call it a fast lens. I don't know. But the other thing as far as being a fast lens is the ability of to focus. So if the lens can focus very quickly, I have heard the term being used, it's a fast lens and it's a fast focus. So Canon makes the 85 1.2, which is a slow focusing lens. So if you're trying to get focus and stuff, it's hard to get focus quickly on it. And to get good focus if you're shooting wide open at 1.2. So that will be a whole nother subject. I just want to say something about it now. But this is a fast focusing lens, the 100 f2. It is also a fast lens because the aperture can open to an f2. It has a very wide aperture. There's the image, and you're probably not going to be able to see it from there, but it is very much in focus. So that's it for this video. And other than the kit lens, this 28 by 135 being a little creaky noise-wise, I think I scored another deal. So I think this one ended up being $675 with tax. Again, I should be able to get my money back, especially in selling this lens and that flash. So we'll have to do a future video when I do sell them and see how I do as far as breaking even or making money. Thanks again for watching, and like always, happy shooting.